Going on YouTube, my family and my friends. Excellent Dreams here, back with another exclusive video for you today. Let me bring on Lisa Alfaro. Send her link right now. She'll be jumping on here with us soon. So I was working on this rhinestone chart. I want to show y'all this rhinestone chart. I think the easiest way for me to pull it up is actually in my photos. We go to rhinestone, and it's like bright. Hold on, where we at? I want to minimize this. Control Alt Shift H. Okay, okay, all right, boom. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? I just dragged it into the software. And I just shared it to the group from here. Oh, that's crazy. All right, let's just type it in here.
Hello, sir.
Hey, hey, hey.
How are you?
I'm just great. I'm just great. What I was looking for, I was looking for. Did I send you the rhinestone size chart already?
No.
I just posted it. I just posted it in the group, and I'm like, I know I just found it and shared it. All right, I found it again. Let's see here. Oh, escape. Boom, boom, boom. How you been? How you been?
Pretty good.
But we
So I'm having some issues getting my files to transfer over to Cricut.
okay.
So I don't know if I'm saving them wrong
All right.
or what I'm doing.
Let me see. Let me see.
Um, Hang on a second. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if I go to upload, and then I go to, let's do, I don't know if this is the one. Okay, let me actually go. Mm, damn it. Maybe I deleted them now.
Or was it?
So if I go, hang on. And then when I did an export, so I did my box, and then I did just whatever and saved it.
Yep.
And then I came over here. I don't have her name or anything.
Okay. Okay. I know why. I know why.
Okay.
Are you ready? Let me show you.
Yeah. Okay.
See that?
Yeah.
See those dots? Let's go to wireframe.
Yeah.
So guess what? Guess what happened? Guess what you
What?
do?
What?
Yes. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna double click on it. What do you think you forgot to do? It was one little step.
I don't know.
Forgot to weld it.
Group it
So if we weld
because
this,
I grouped it together.
uh look, it's all separate when I click on it. You grabbed it all together like this and you exported it, but it only exported the cut files. This right here is still text. It happened to me too, and I was wondering like why didn't it transfer over? So now when I click on 1980 and I double click on it, it's cut lines now instead of Jessica. Watch this. Let me show you. Let's save this one. Now I welded this down here. I clicked on it and I hit weld. I did not do that for Jessica yet, right?
Okay.
So the 1980 and the 2024 is going to be there, but the Jessica will not be. Watch this. And I was like, man, why didn't it cut out the text? And I went back in. When I went back in, and I was like, oh, that's why, because uh it wasn't uh it wasn't welded. Watch this. It tripped me out too when I was and it does it um I think it would have done it even if we do it like this. Let's see here. Without it being welded, if we highlight it, go to templates and then just try to do vinyl overcut stone 2+ cut. Let's see here. Where's that? Oh, there it is. Down here.
I got the 100 by 100 on.
Okay. Okay, so it's still cut out the Jessica right here. Okay. So maybe they fixed that in your version, but let me show you. Let's go to Cricut now. Upload. Upload image. Browse. There go our Jessica SVG and open. See?
Okay.
So you gotta remember to weld the text, and then it'll populate over here.
But only when you're using text.
Only when you're using text. Yes, correct.
Okay.
How many times did you try it multiple times? It was racking your brain over it.
I ended up just uploading the wings and the halo and then went to Cricut and did my own design with
Yeah,
her name, and
yeah. So now let's
I just
weld
used a
this one.
different one.
What I like to do, and it really doesn't matter. Um, I mean it does, but it doesn't. So I like to weld, like if all of this is going to be black, I like to just go ahead and weld the wings to the Jessica to the 1980 2024. But
Mm-hmm.
um as I was getting better, I realized if I kept it separate like this and save it as a SVG, when I bring it into Cricut, then I can change the colors, So I can decide
Mm.
whether I want the wings to be red and Jessica, like, so I keep everything separate. And
Mm-hmm.
matter of fact, do it like that. Now they all are separate colors. I'm just gonna override the last one. Gonna say,
Did you change Jessica? Did you weld Jessica?
yep. Now, now when we go to continue and upload, boom. And when we go to make it, so break it into 4 different colors. How would you load all your materials? Ooh,
Yeah.
oh, oh man.
You don't use Cricut?
No, remember I got a 24-inch vinyl cutter,
Oh,
and I use Great Cut to cut vinyl because Great Cut is the software that came with my vinyl cutter.
okay.
I've, I've always done it this way. I do have a Cricut here under my desk, but I only bought it to learn it enough to help people to cut the files. But this right here, since the last time I've used Cricut as part of my training to show people how to download and upload, this is new. Like, so I guess we would just choose on mat, then the mat size. What you got? That's dope. So that's for the black cut, and then the yellow, the blue, and the purple. I love it how it breaks it up like this because when I first got started, I was saving each individual piece in my guides. Like, you know what I mean? It would be
Mm-hmm.
it would be outline wings inside. But now you can save it all as one whole piece. Just make sure you change each object color, and then you'll get the automatic breakup and
Well,
separation.
here, here, and let me show you this.
Okay.
So seeing you have like all these different
Yeah.
that are different colors.
Oh, oh, yeah.
So you can take this.
Now you're making me want to get more proficient in cricket and host a cricket class. So you know,
And you can take this and you can move them
right? Oh, that's dope.
so that it is, and then you can, do your, this part as in one color, and you can put this corner in a different color.
Oh, and cut them out all at one time. You just got to make sure that you position your vinyl correctly.
Correct.
That's dope.
So you can have this as black
Yeah,
and this one is purple. And you can do, like if you click on it, it'll put your grid back up here. You can do, like 3 by
yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 by 5. And you
yeah.
can change all your different colors.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then you cut them all out on one map or a mat at one time.
At one time. Where'd you learn that crafty little tip from?
YouTube. You can also do it where like you can take a picture of your mat. So
Yeah.
like I could put these on here and then you can use a picture of your mat with different colors on it and then you can move your objects around
Wow.
on the mat. You can see your picture of your mat and then you can move your objects to whatever color you want.
Right, so that it fits perfectly, so that it cuts right.
Right.
That's dope.
So you can have all your colors like up here at the top if you're all 1 by 1 or 2 by 2.
Yeah,
And you can have, say you're cutting out hearts for something, you can put all your vinyl up at the top in your rows, and then you can literally pick and duplicate your hearts or
right.
whatever you're cutting
Yeah,
and put them directly on each color vinyl.
yes, that's dope.
So there's different, I mean, just, like I watch a lot of like Instagram or TikTok, like Cricut things, but like when you put your thing out that you weren't going to offer classes anymore, I was like, oh my God, no. I'm like, I have questions about this.
Right, right. No, I more so did that because sometimes it gets so frustrating. I'm every week I'm setting aside this slot, for months now. I've been like 1 o'clock Saturday, 1 o'clock Sunday, like who all wants to join, and I get it.
Hmm.
Some people, that's not a good time frame for them. So now I'm like,
Right.
what's a good way actually to continue doing my trainings, but stop offering them? I'm like, okay, uh, referral only, like you know what I mean. So when it comes by referral only, that means somebody done told somebody, okay, you trying to learn that software? I know a guy. And then they reach out to me versus me reaching out to them. Like, it's like me
Yeah. Or
standing on the
having
side, me
it's
standing on
almost
the
like a
corner
permanent
swinging my
appointment.
sign, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Versus having word of mouth and genuine interaction with people who are genuinely wanting to do it. That has
Right.
worked a lot better since I've done it. I've had multiple trainings since I made the post. They were all one-on-ones going on YouTube. But hey, that's
Yep.
that actually
But
frees
this,
up my time on the weekend to work on projects.
yep. instead of just setting it aside and then not having anybody.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that was my big thing. And I think this was my issue before when I had sent you that message on Facebook about like, why did my words not import? Like my design, the low, whatever I had, this was a while ago.
yeah.
And
I couldn't think of it. I had to visually see it.
right. And it was like, okay, everything else transferred, but my words I inputted. Why is this not working?
Yep. Now you know why.
Well,
Like,
and I don't know that we even went over that before.
we didn't. That was one of those things where um well, I totally forgot, because
Right,
let's see here. In here, even when we so these right here up here are not.
right.
See, you group those.
That's what I said. I grouped them, but they didn't transfer over.
Yeah, yeah, that's because even though you group them, let me ungroup them, ungroup all. Even though you group them, this text is still text. It has to be
Welded.
welded.
So which button are you pushing for welding?
I'm clicking right on the text and then
Okay.
weld here.
Okay.
Yeah. You can also right click. Oh nope, not combine. All right, so combine doesn't work for that. Okay, just weld. But let me
Okay.
see here because when we were doing the training, we were more so focused on templates, vinyl overcut, and stone 2+ cut. Boom. Oh yeah, I love working 100 by 100. It gives you so much more room. There we go. Let's zoom
But
in.
sometimes you can't find it.
Yeah, yeah. See, so if we were doing it like that, then you would get the cut, and if you were cutting it out separately, see, I wouldn't even do it like this. This is such the old way, but this was the way that I had learned, was to uh
So you can send them, so you can save the file this way also?
yes, you can save the file this way also, and say you just needed to cut out the name. You'll just grab the name like so. Notice I
Yeah.
didn't grab the yellow box because Cricut makes its own cut border, and then I would just export just that.
Okay.
Export SVG, save. When we go to Cricut, it's going to pull up just those cut lines. Cancel. Delete this. Upload. Upload image. Browse.
Okay.
Yep. And even so, this is what I gotta remember. Yours is right here. Boom. Let's say, let's go back to the first page. Even if we saved it as a JPEG or a PNG, it still works because Cricut Design Space automatically converts it for cuts. So let's see. Let's try this
Okay.
here. I believe text. We're gonna just leave it like that. And let's do PNG. It's not going to override it. It's just going to have the same name because this is a different file. One of them is
Okay.
SVG text SVG file, and one of them is SVG text as a PNG file. So let's go back, browse. See, there's the PNG file, and there's the SVG file. Open. There it is. Continue. So now it takes it through this process here, of course, where it's like, okay, what is this? Preview single layer, manual erase, okay, whatever. Apply and continue. You got the multiple layers here.
Mm-hmm.
You got the single layer here, and then you got the flat graphic here. So let's try this one. Image easily converted image into layers. Two layers, three. What was it? Four colors. It was four, wasn't it?
Yep.
And this software is truly intuitive. It is. I like it because it has like true smart features built in, you know? And I
Yeah, but
guess
it's also it's it can be frustrating because there's things that I can do in Coreldraw or like Silhouette Studios, which I haven't been using Silhouette Studio since getting Coreldraw, but it's like, man, I want to do whatever, and it's like I can't.
yeah,
Like I
yeah,
have to do it in Coreldraw and then send it over to be cut.
right, right. That's why I never really dove into this software because for all that it can do, and I'm looking at it right now, just looking at the all the buttons and the icons. I'm like, yeah, it looks like it's pretty intuitive. But I've been using Corel for so long. It's like, come on now, they're night and day.
So the one thing that I where's my mouse? Um
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
that I have noticed is so like when I cut the other one and I had it in all black,
Yeah,
all I did was I went through let's see here. So what I did is I went through and I clicked off of the halo
right,
and then cut it, the whole everything that was on my screen.
right,
And then I clicked off of everything else. Um, and clicked on the halo and cut just the halo.
right.
That's how I did the other cut.
Okay. Let me show you something here. Check this out. We're going to keep them the same size that you got them, right? So for this one right here, check this out. It's going to be kind of neat. Let me just go ahead and copy them or paste them, edit, and I'm going to nudge them over. All right. These over
Mm-hmm.
here, let's go ahead and use our 3-point curve tool. And I'm going to grab here. I'm going to go to here. Oh, wait a minute. Delete that one because you want that line to touch. So let me zoom in a little bit. So from here to like there, and then curve it out just a little bit. Boom. I'm gonna take that same line and drag it, right click to make a copy. I'm gonna flip it here. I'm gonna drag it in. Boom. I use my smart fill tool to fill these wings in. All right. We're gonna choose all of the same color here. Boom. We're gonna weld those wings together. Let's go to our place and fill. Let's try hatch fill. Clear the path. Merge overlapping stones. Now you have, go back to the edit tab and let's nudge them over. So I selected all of the stones and just nudge them over. So
Hmm.
now you have wings for it. There's a few little areas. We forgot the pieces. Even though we can just leave them because uh, it looks good to me, or we can do this, which we could have did this before. So let me go to the other one. So I don't mess nothing up. So come on, this zoom is crazy. So let's get rid of that real quick. Let's get rid of this here. I would have double clicked on this part and then just drag that one node down to that node, maybe. Let it go. It looks wonky, I know. But then we have like this arrow right here. We got two arrows, the outside arrow here, then the inside arrow. We can grab this one and let's pull them in some, like so. Oh, we got another arrow down here for this side, as we can see. He's right here. Let's drag this little fella out. And it looks like we have another one. Let's use this one right here. Drag that curve out there. Boom. Because we have this overlap going on. So let's move this in some a little bit too. Boom. It's still happening just a little bit. So let's bring this out, this little feather this wing out just a little bit more. And sometimes it's tricky seeing where the arrow's at. So you got to zoom in, see that line. It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's drag that up and out a little bit. I only know about the nodes like that because I was so scared of them. And right here, let's go ahead and click it and let's weld it now. Boom. So in doing that, it closed up that wing and made it a little prettier. Now I'm going to, gotta remember, all of this was me thinking outside the box. Let me go back. I accidentally clicked it. So now I'm gonna click on the actual wing, smart fill that. That way I can drag it over to this one, right click, flip it. Oh, flip it here. Zoom in so we can get our precision on point, and then just drag it over to pink. Now we got those two. We're gonna weld those two together. Let's push them to the back here. And we can get rid of these because they were incomplete. Change that color to purple. Let's right click to get rid of that outline that's on there. Right click to get rid of that outline. And then I would have smart filled them again. But we don't need to because we already have them over here. So we can just swap those out. Nudge that one over. Nudge that one over. Then nudge our purples in. And now we got the fuller wing, with that up, but that didn't, those stones right there didn't fit in there because remember, I changed how it looked. So I
Mm-hmm.
will probably just delete it all and do my smart fill again. Select them all, weld them together, and let's try an island fill. When it comes to curves and island fills, sometimes they get it right, but then sometimes in here, the closer it gets to the center, it messes up. Let's see here.
Right.
Let's see if we can pull this one off. See, I knew it. See how it gets in the inside, it starts to mess up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love my hatch fills. Hatch fills just gets the job done. Let's grab all of those, delete them. Let's go for our hatch fill. Clear the path, merge, overlap. Yep, makes it so much fuller, so much cleaner at times, and less cleanup. Less cleanup. That'll look good. And I'll probably even do something like this. Let's do a place and fill to the outside. No stones for now. Let's do like a point one maybe. Island fill. Oh, wait a minute. We need one. We need an island. At least one island. Boom. Right? Yes. We're gonna take our
Hang on just a hang on just a second.
okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Let's change this here to black. Let's right click to get rid of the outline that was on it. We're gonna take this, hold shift, and chop it through the black. So hold shift, select the black, and let's trim that through there. Boom. So now, of course, we have this open area here. You already know we're gonna put stones in there, baby. 0.075 inside, add stones, island fill. Ooh, clear the pad, merge overlapping stones. Yes. Boom. Now I gotta see it. I gotta see it as a mock-up. I really do because so many ways you can do it now and flip it and bounce it. Because now you got your inside feel and your outline, right? So watch this. So many different ways you can do this shirt now. We're gonna just make copies so we can see it side by side. I'll do like 3 different ways. Boom. And of course, they're all gonna look different because with if we have the power of sublimation, let's say this one right here, we can actually have that blue color under the wings, under the stone. Boom. Let's get rid of the outline that was on there. There we go. So we got our blue color under the wings. On this one, we can have our yellow. We can have yellow stones on top of the yellow. But if I change it right here, it's going to change all 3 of them. So let me go in there and do it like this. I'm going to lock the shirt. Right click and lock the shirt. That way I can just grab this half here, change those to yellow, and then the other half to yellow, and then unlock the shirt. That way I quickly change those colors without changing the others. Boom. And actually, this can be purple too. Keep the color wet. Take that same design though on a black shirt and vinyl and or flock. So let's change this shirt right here to black. Looking different already, right? Let's
Mm-hmm.
remove the color here. I'm gonna just click on it and send it to the back. Take this color here, click on it and send it to the back. See? Ooh, let's actually go for on that black with that purple. Those wings need to be white in order for the color contrast. Boom. I forgot these loops right there. Boom. Yes. And I would probably even make this white down here. Like boom. Ooh. And the outside of the halo white. Da da
Mm.
da da da. Or we
I'm
can,
loving it.
or we can. We're gonna change this shirt black and get rid of the outlines altogether. And send them to the back. I like sending them to the back because it just places them behind the shirt without me actually deleting the object. And we already know those wings can be better if we went in there and just shuffled a few stones, you know.
Right.
But we didn't do any fixing or any cleanup. We just went with what we knew. And I'll probably keep the outline on the halo here. Or no, let's push it to the back. I'll probably change the color. See, now this one I didn't lock the shirt. I just came in from the top, white spot area. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
I'll come right from right here and just drag it down and just grab those little few stones there. Oh man, the zoom when we're doing the remote is so like temperamental. All right, there we go. Boom. And then of course with the fourth one, you will be using all vinyl and or DTF. If we're using all vinyl, you know we can't have any color up under the stones. So we'll get rid of that color altogether. And I'll probably do like these wings white. Yes. And then huh, these white. And I'll send this to the back. Isn't that gorgeous? And we did that in no time.
Mm-hmm.
All different, we can switch it up. Ooh. I love playing around with mock-ups and just seeing the different colorways and seeing how the stones and or outlines pop on different colors. Because that blue looks gorgeous.
You're right.
That blue definitely looks gorgeous. But this is what I do, especially if all someone gave me was, oh, I need a shirt to match these shoes, and they sent me a picture. I'm going in
Right.
there. I first do the design, and then I start picking colors out the shoes to see what it's going to be, the shirt color, and how does it how do us the abstract of using black, white, or whatever color with the
Right.
color of the design, because depending on how you do it, you might not be able to see it from across the room. Which, if you would have done it another way, made the outline more poppier while the stones dancing against the, you know what I'm saying, against the color,
Right.
you can see it. Like this one, you can definitely see great. You can definitely see this one great, and even this one. But this one right here goes to show you how, without the outline, stone designs may get washed up with it in
Right.
the garment. You know, that's why
Totally.
that's why I've always used designs. I mean, use outlines in most of my designs. Let's go back. Let's go back here to the page one. You know, not to say that your design wasn't good. I've just been doing it for so much longer. I realized when I seen it, I was like, I like it, but I was like, where the stones at? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I showed you an easy way to do the stones. You just had to close the wing so that you
Right.
could feel it. Now you didn't, but you probably didn't know how to close the wing. You know?
No, I did, but these were vinyls for their car.
Okay, okay, okay.
So her daughter committed suicide,
Oh,
and the mom is for her two boys,
right.
and the Jessicas, the smaller ones, were for the vehicles, and then the bigger one is for the back of their camper.
Okay. So
So
I went overboard adding rhinestones too.
but I couldn't, that was the whole thing, is that when I went to transfer these and sent export them, I couldn't get the words in there. And I was like, I am not understanding what I'm doing wrong, that I can't get this transferred.
Oh, you know what? You know what?
So I don't know, hang on just a second. I don't know, where is my mouse? So over here, this one
Yeah.
I
That text
did
too.
in what?
That had text too.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
It was this, and I made it this
Yeah.
um by your blocking, where you make the box
Yes.
and then you cut it. So this design was a shirt that my husband found um in we found it in Texas
Mm.
at the Cowboys stadium. And let me see if I have.
Oh, but why are you looking for that? Now that you have the mock-ups already, you can upsell, you can attempt to upsell and be like, I was just thinking, and I went on ahead and put rhinestones in it. Like these would be great for shirts. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
At least one for her, you know?
Right. I can't remember what I did. Well, this is the one of my clients wanted. Why does this do this?
Let's say, oh, okay. That's from Let me see. Try. I never do it that way. I just drag them right in. Oh, yeah. No, not from there. Like from here. Look, no, cancel this one. Look, cancel this, and I
Go
go
ahead.
here. I right click here.
I can't see what you're doing.
Okay, right click on File Explorer here, and now you got access to your folders here. Your most frequent folders are here, and then your
Uh,
pin folders are here. What folder were you trying to go into?
Downloads.
So go into our downloads here, and I like to make this screen just a little smaller. Come on, diagonal. Let me try it this way. There we go. Boom. Then,
Wait, go into ready to be cut. Can you see over that?
yep, yep.
Do the cowboy star.
And then we can just drag it right on in.
That's not the one.
Okay, so that's the one thing about that I hate about SVGs. Let's go view medium icon. The okay, there we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Extra large icons. That way we can see our designs and we don't have to try to guess what they are.
So I thought I did a whole mock-up of what it was, but maybe I didn't.
Let's see here. Let's go to documents, and I do search documents for
Can you do views on this one?
yeah, yeah.
I think it was this one. So well, so essentially it was the Nike was on the sleeve in lime green. The outside is lime green with dark gray in the middle, and
Right.
then it had cowboys underneath of it in lime green.
Oh man. Let's
It
see.
was from what they call their Volt collection.
Yeah, the one you sent me and showed me. Let me see here.
Did I send it to you?
I thought you did. Let me see. Let's go view extra large. I like extra large. That way I can just see them.
I might not have.
Or you posted it somewhere. I could have swore I saw it already.
Oh, I think I took a picture of it and posted it on my Facebook.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because y'all were traveling, right? Y'all,
No, we weren't traveling.
y'all ain't just get back from something.
Nope.
You just got married.
2011.
Hold on, wait a minute. Could have been somebody else. I could have swore you and your man were just celebrating something. I thought y'all
Our
was just on a
our
cruise or
siding on
two.
our house.
No, that must have been somebody else then.
Oh, it was my dad's birthday.
Okay. Recently though, I'm talking about past couple of weeks.
Yeah, the 29th, it would have been his 70th birthday.
There it is. Yep, there it is right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I know I had seen it. Yep. And did I comment on it? No, I hearted the post. Okay. But I was seeing something else that I hearted. I was like, oh, because y'all were dressed up a little like he might have had a cowboy hat on or something. I
You
can't.
don't wear cowboy hats, so nope.
Okay, so that was somebody else. I'm thinking of somebody else then, for sure. But yeah,
Yeah,
upsell.
one of my clients was telling me that if I would do a Packer one, she would buy it from me. Well, I was like, you know me and the Packers.
Uh, but
Like
look,
we're cowboy fans.
but
But
look, check this out. I want to show you this because
that's where I'm at.
I did a Packer one too, and I was just like this when I first got started. I,
My program was giving me crap, so I stopped.
yeah, it's not bad, right? But watch this. Check this out. We're gonna take all of those stones, select them all. Let's go to the edit and nudge it over. I'll nudge him over too. We're gonna fix him. He ain't the same size as everybody else. We must have accidentally got resized. See, that one is 156 up here, and the other ones are 130. So I'm gonna just highlight them all and then click this little button right here. Replace all stone sizes. Replace all stone sizes with the size chosen. Click. So now they're all 130s again. So for the G, let me put a black box around this one so we can see, so they can stand down a little better. Push it to the back, change it black. Now we go with a hatch fill. Watch this. Place and fill, hatch fill. Uh-oh. What it say? Object variable with block variable not set. Okay, so okay, still did it. Clear the paths, merge overlapping stones. Change this to black so we can see it. See how it's cleaner, more uniform. I know people don't like sometimes the little stair step along the side, but
That'd be me.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so check this out. Back when I first started doing it, that was me too. That was me too, right? So look at it, check it like this. This was me thinking outside the box because I was you at one point in time. And then once I started trying to get the workflow faster, I was like, man, forget it. It looks good. I'm rocking with it. So let's just do one outline, clear the path, merge overlapping stones to get our outside, right? You're gonna love this. Now let's go right here to our contour, change our contour. If it's at 0.075, let's go double that. So let's go 0.15 for 15. And then let's click here and then do a hatch fill. I think it might be zero point 0.2 for the contour, but let's just see. Okay. Clear the path, merge overlapping stone. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Boom. Okay, so now we are left with this. And we got these overlapping stones, which is cool with me, right? Because we're gonna highlight this whole thing right here. Ugh, bad boys, what you want? What you want? Highlight the whole thing and let's go uh mark bottom overlapping stones red. Boom. Let it work its magic. All right. Now it's like, oh man, it made everything red. So I'm gonna deselect. I'm gonna just really, I'm gonna nudge it. Let's go to edit and let's nudge all of that out of there. Mm. So that way we can sort of decipher it. And actually, it's not too bad over here as far as the stair stepper go, but let's place those other stones back in there. Let's click right here. I'm gonna nudge that out of there. Mm. We got all of those red ones that should be on the outer side. So I'm gonna click on one red stone, all the ones that are the same color. Um, we're gonna change those to purple, a different color than red. Let's nudge that back in there. So I really should have nudged the G out first because highlighting it changed that to red too, but we'll put that back in there. So now we have all of these over here. And we can tell which ones are on the top and which ones are on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So let me think what I want to do. All right, now I can highlight it all again. We're only going to get the G, so we're not going to get the green or the gold. Let's hit it again. Let's use the other one this time. Mark overlapping stones. Mark top overlap. Wait a minute. Okay. So now let's decipher. Yep. The top overlapping stones. We want those to be red. Yes. Yes. Okay. Those are the ones. You want to click right here and just delete those. Now grab all of these purple ones. Boom. And make them all yellow. So it gives us um a cleaner, like, wait a minute, right here. Maybe we have to fix this right in here. I seen it. It looked like, yep, this row right here. I would probably delete all of that in equal space. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows right there. I would probably equal space it over here, over to here, so that it's all equal from top to bottom. But look how we did it. We were able to give us our curved edge and still with a clean feel, cleaner than how it looks right here where the stones start doing this stuff. You know?
Well, I hadn't fixed that yet.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You were going to take the time to go in there and equal space those rows out.
Yep.
I know. More power to you. I was there at one point in time. But now I'll be like, how can I do the design as quick as possible and still get a good result? So I'll do a mixture of um the feel, the I'll do a mixture of got the feels already. An island feel on the outside and then do a hatch feel in the inside. And
Got it.
sometimes it feels a little faster than fixing row by row by row because I've been there. I've done this right here. What you're about to do, and after doing it so many times, so many requests or whatever, I'll be like, I'm gonna do it this way. You know, to each his own. That's why I love this software because we're able to design our own way. And if we put in enough time and effort, you can get it to look exactly how you want it to look. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Yeah. But when I seen it, I was like, "Oh, let me show her this trick real quick." Like, but but I've been there, and you're right. When you take the time to equal space this out, it does look better than this way over here, but it's just time consuming. I'd be like, "Oh, I got 45 minutes. Let me knock this out."
So this one on yours,
Yeah.
I would take and highlight this whole row and move it over so it's under here.
Hold on, I can't see you.
but right here. Can you see this?
No, no. Hold on. I'm
Can
not
you
even
see
seeing you
me?
move the mouse. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now you back white. There it is.
Can you
Okay.
see me?
Yep.
So I would take this full row and shift it this way underneath this one, but move it up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would move this whole thing over and up a little bit.
Yeah. No. Oh, no, let me show you. Okay. Look, so check, this is how I would do it. This is what I was explaining. I would do it just like this. Because you're doing it the long way, baby girl. Let me see. We're gonna lock this right here. Boom. And as we can see, one stone shifted off right here. So we're gonna pull our ruler out and place it right there. Boom. I'm gonna delete this one. Let's drag another ruler
Del-
out right up.
delete the top one too.
Oh, I
The
see it.
top
Yep.
one is
So I'll use my little rulers as my little guide when actually delete that one. You can just drag this one right over. So since we know he's already on that line, right click and place him right there. Drag this one over till he gets to the ruler and right click him. Zoom in, make sure we got it. It's off just a little bit. Let's snap him on that line. Boom. Oh, come on. Where we at? Snap to guidelines. Boom. Guidelines and objects.
the top one isn't on there either.
Okay. Snap it. Boom. Oh, come on. Tell you, when I'm doing remote, it's boom. Oh, come on. All right, let it go. There we go. So now, when we got that one straight line, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go in there and quickly just delete all of this. Boom. And then from here, I will click that one right there and do a fill between two 4 times. Well, we gotta, I shouldn't have deleted that row, but it's all good. Edit fill between two. Click on this one. Yep, 4 times. Zoom out, out. Okay, boom. Fill between two. We might have to take one away. Shift and clear the path. Then do it again. Fill between two. Take one away. Shift and clear the path. Fill between two again. Clear the path. And last one. Boom. Fill between two. Shift and clear the path. Well, take one away. But also I would have in using this style, I probably wouldn't have went all the way to the edge. I would have went to whatever row this was right here, so that it kept that tiny little gap in between there. You know,
Mm.
that looks good now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The more and more you play around with the software, the more and more you'll start seeing stuff. You had a great idea, and that's how I was doing it at first until I started. That fill between two is gonna be your friend, you know. I've used since I learned about it, I use it all the time. More than I use the replace the stones to make the spacing equal button. My go-to friend now is this fill between two button. Because with this one, you still gotta add a stone, add a stone, add a stone, add a stone. But with this one, it
Right.
just automatically fills that space between those two.
And that one fills between two stones with the most amount that will fit in there, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay. Okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, we learned. So I would
Let
say you're
let's
the
say
uh
let's save this quick before we lose it.
yeah.
What do you think about my Packers down below?
Let me see. Uh-oh. Oh, see, I like it. See your style is different than mine, but I like it. I like how you did the A, um, the C. Well, for the C, I would have probably the C. What you use? The hatch? No, you use the mixture. Island feel. That's island feel on the C. No, it's not. It's a hatch feel.
I
How'd you
don't
do
know
it?
what I did, but I don't know what I did, and then I moved him around.
Yeah, yeah. For the C and for the S. Control C, Control V. Let's nudge it down. So when it comes to the C, I would have did my C like this. I would have smart field. Oh, keep doing that. This half, place and field, island field, put it on 0. Go back to 0.075 for the contour and island field. That way, get that corner up there of the C. Clear path, merge overlapping stones. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But then what would you have done with the middle?
Oh, that's that's what I'm saying. To each his own. Everybody would have their own unique style. I like the
You
this little
you
piece
would have
right here
left
in
it?
the middle. Huh?
You would have left it like
I
that?
would have left it like that for my style. Let's see what it looks like. Now for this, yep, it still works. And it's gonna leave. Well, I'll have to fix it, but I would probably go ahead and fix it like this to where it still has that gap in the middle for the C. Or
Okay.
I would have hatch filled it. So I would have completed this, moved this in the order, moved equal space this line, and then looked at it and be like, do I like the gap in the middle? Because the gap would have to look similar on both sides in order for me to feel good. Yeah, that mouse is so sensitive doing it remotely. It may just be the processing power of this old laptop. Time to get a new one.
I thought you got a new one.
For home. I got a new desktop for home.
Oh, okay.
Now I got this laptop. I got something somebody was selling on marketplace or whatever, but wasn't necessarily you new. So I'm still thinking like, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and replace it all together. Cause this laptop that I'm using right now, this is old, old, old. When I moved down here to the shop, instead of going out and buying another computer, I was like, let me pull this out the closet, and I cut it on, and it's been what, a year and a half, almost 2 years. But now I've loaded it up in a year and a half and 2 years with all the trainings that I do. Like it's probably got like 20 gigabytes of of memory left on it. I got all these external hard drives hooked up on it to save stuff. Yeah, I'm surprised my baby lasts this long. And I'm not talking about the sweetheart. Stay in there, hang in there. Okay, got a couple more weeks. I got to talk to my electronics. I done been halfway through an order and I had uh the laptop die on me completely and I didn't have a backup and I had to run the micro center and spend $400 and get a new one. So I I try to keep them, tell them I love them every day. Like they're my kids. Oh yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, you were sharing your screen. Yep. We've been on here probably about a what hour, 20 minutes, hour
Mm-hmm.
15. Is there anything else that you wanted to see?
Not that I know of. That was my question.
I know I went a little in depth, but I have to every time because what's the training good for if I can't give you a complete understanding of things? You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Yeah. I was I'm getting good. I'm getting good, getting great, getting better to the point to where people will call me and be like, "Oh, Ray, I'm having such a problem. Why is this doing this?" And it really sometimes be small, little, minute things that we just didn't know. I didn't
Like
tell you the
welding.
first time. You know what I'm saying? or little things that we might have just overlooked. For sure.
Yeah,
Till we
that
meet
was my
again,
question.
my friend.
All righty.
Look, I just started a new job with Spectrum, right? Uh,
Yep.
Spectrum got so many benefits, as well as you know, uh, gadgets and stuff. So I just upgraded my phone to the Z Flip, and this little thing right here is like we grew up. Every time Samsung might have came out with a new phone, Motorola Razr came out with the Razr, Android came out with the Flip, with a whole touchscreen flipped and revealed the keyboard underneath. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm such a gadget head. This is almost like if I'm a vlogger and I'm ready to go YouTube live, I can just flip the thing sideways like this, like a little cam. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm still like a little
Oh,
camcorder,
like a little camcorder.
or just sit it right on my desk because it's foldable and standing up like a book, and just do my YouTube just like that, without using the front facing camera, but the rear facing 50 megapixel camera. So now when I go on YouTube, I'm going live in 50 megapixel using the front facing camera because you can set it up to record you like this and you can still see yourself in that front screen.
Ah.
Trippy, trippy, trippy. So I've been
So
on
what are you doing at your new job?
I'm in retail sales, so I'm the person that if you walk into the Spectrum store and say, "Yeah, I would like to get services," then I'm the one that essentially put together a package for you and try to add in a phone as well. So um, they're more so trying to sell cable, phone, Wi-Fi, and data plans all at one. But if you ask me, cable is dying. You know, only people that still want cable or still use cable is the people who don't understand streaming yet because they just too old to understand technology. Like, you know what I mean? So they like,
Yeah.
no, I need my HBO, I need my TPS, like, you know what I mean? I need my Lifetime channels. And they're not really realizing that those are just channels. What you're looking for is the shows, like, you know what I mean? And you find the shows on the streaming channel. I mean, on the streaming services, and you're able to watch your shows when you want to versus program cable, which you got to wait till 7 o'clock for your program thing to come on. Older people are stuck in the past, and that's all they know. people around our age and definitely younger individuals, they streaming stuff on their phone. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not worried about HBO so that they can get the wire. They just go directly to the wire and watch the wire when they want to. You know what I mean?
That's what we do I do at the salon.
Yeah,
I pay for my um I love true crime.
yeah,
And so my clients and I will pull up Netflix and we'll watch all the true crime stuff. And my accountant was like, "Yeah, if you're watching it at work, I mean, you can use it as a write-off."
right.
So like my Netflix, we don't even really watch at home. I it's like 95% for my true crime stuff at work that me and my clients watch.
Yeah, that part.
Well, I listen to it, they watch it.
Yeah.
So,
I think with all
alrighty.
the knowledge that I have in the tech field, that I might be at retail sales probably a year or so, but then I don't know. The Most High said when I got there after this first week, and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I'm just coming here to work. Now I'm sitting up there thinking like, God sent me here to fix it. Like, you know what I mean? That little store that I'm at is so chaotic. You know, I'm like, what is going on here? Everybody there is probably younger than me. You know what I mean? And when teenagers, not even teenagers, young adults get jobs, I know I was one. I was one. Like, you know what I mean? We look at it as a job. You know, if I got something going on in my life and I feel like calling off, I should be able to do that. Like, you know what I mean? And I just didn't feel like going to work today. You know what I'm saying? So as young adults, they're like, man, I don't feel like going to work today. I'm about to call off. And they don't realize that when they do that, now the store is understaffed. Like, you know what I mean? And we're in there working with teenagers, young adults in their young 20s. And now they're in there pissed. Their emotions are not right. Like, you know what I mean? They are not even giving the best customer care to the customers. So now we got a lobby full of angry people. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, come on, man. Like, if that's the case, the store should be overstaffed with one extra person on the schedule always, right? That way, dealing with these younger individuals, let everybody come to work and you send somebody home. Like, you know what I mean? You send the most non-productive person home, and now you got all your staff and you're not understaffed. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
You get one person out in the lobby to control the crowd. Thank you for your patience. Somebody will be with you in just a moment. And you have four people working the registers, and you will have a friendly work environment every day. Right? You know what I mean? Make sure you got
Yep.
your original staff plus one. As the workload lessens, you send that person, oh, you want to leave early today? They're gonna be happy as fuck to leave early. Yeah, hell yeah. I get to get off at 2 o'clock instead of 4. Bet. And then your workers are going to be more happier. Like, you know what I mean? They're going to be more happier and more tuned and more willing to come to work. I know because I was 21, 22, 23 at times. They got 21, 22, 23, 24 year olds working in the store. And I get there and the chick is like, I had to open the store by myself today because such and such and such called off. And the line already out the sheet going off. And I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of stress for a 24-year-old. Like, you know what I mean? Who probably going to be like,
And
fuck it,
then
I'm calling off tomorrow. You know what I mean?
and then everybody else walks in and she's set the tone for everybody else.
Yep. Yeah, so it is what it is. I saw it and I see the way to fix it. But first, I need to learn the infrastructure, learn the products, learn the protocol, you know what I mean, and how the flow of things go, like, you know what I mean? And then I can step up and be like, let's try it this way because this way ain't working, you know?
Right.
But hey, the baby steps, baby steps, baby steps.
As we get older, we see it. When
Yeah.
we're younger, we don't see it.
We don't see it. We don't. I because I wouldn't have saw it. I would have if I was 24, just going there and just getting a fresh new job. You know, I'm one of those people who are like, my break is I'm supposed to take my break in 2 minutes, but it's 40 people out in the lobby. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm taking my break.
Right.
You got me fucked up. The 44 in me is going to help everybody, make sure the lobby is cool, make sure everybody's taken care of. Y'all good? There, now I'm gonna take my break. Like, you know what I mean? Whether it's 20
Mm-hmm.
minutes, a half an hour, or an hour later, you develop those skills as an adult who one wants to keep a job, two is really trying to excel because I didn't come in here to stay at no entry level position
Right. Or not work.
or not work. Right? You know what I mean? But I think I like it. It's only been one weekend, and it already gave me that sense of not stressing, not worrying about when the next order is going to come, not worried about who's going to take my next training, not worried about if I'm going to be able to pay my bills or not. Last week was great. I'm sitting up there thinking at the end of this week it's an automatic 720, and then Wednesday I wake up and I make 824 upon waking up. Oh, I got a new order. Let me order these shirts. Let me order. You know what I'm saying? So to have that feeling and to know that my Etsy is on residual, my YouTube is on residual, that's money that's always gonna keep coming in. Shirt orders will come in if I accept them. If not, I'll refer to somebody else. Like, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
I've taught people how to do the rhinestones. So if I'm come to a point in my life where I'm like, man, really, I run get off work and watch a movie with my girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can be like, Lisa, hey, I got a rhinestone order for you. It's just a simple design. They just want this. I'm sure you're capable of doing it. Like, I typically would have charged them 45 or whatever. I'm about to have them inbox you. We talking about some designs, it'd be 10, 15 clicks. Like this, like letters, when it comes to letters and text and names,
Mm-hmm.
that's quick and easy, especially if they don't want cursive. They want block text. I want my name. I wanted to say, I love God and plain text. You know what I mean? Those type of
Right.
orders. 25, 35. I send them the files and they're happy. You know? Yeah.
Yep.
Till we meet again, my friend. I can get on here. We can get to talking for hours.
That's what happens when we have our chatting ability.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I
Uh,
feel like a new
I
man.
sent you Venmo.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Thank you, sir.
Till we meet again.
Bye.
All right now.